watching Retro Review, and in today's episode I'm doing a hip gear controller for the original Xbox. So if we take a look at it here. So it says Xbox hip controller on the back. It's kind of a clear shell with a blue, almost with this really fine silver flake inside of it, and then it's got some rubber side panels and a metallic kind of faceplate here. So it's, I don't think it's actually metal, but I think it's got a metallic coating. Now it's a lot smaller than the Xbox S controller, but it has the same layout as the buttons. Now this one also has a vibration switch on the bottom, so you can have it off, 1 or 2. There's a little switch down here. And it has a program and turbo button set up here. And I think it's a little bit more comfortable than the S controller. However, it is smaller, and having larger hands is a bit of an awkward issue because where my knuckle, my thumb is right where the analog is. I don't know if you can really see that. But another thing to note is, unlike other Xbox controllers, the plug is actually part of the cable and not some little extra dongle piece. So that's actually kind of handy, because I find that the little dongle piece tends to come undone quite often without actually needing to be done. The triggers on this are really smooth. So my recommendation for this controller is, if you have smaller hands and you find the S controller is a little bit large, these are definitely better. It looks pretty nice too, and functions pretty good. And like I said, I do like the fact that the plug is directly onto the cord and not an extra little piece. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst controller ever, 10 being the best controller ever, and 5 being as good as the original, I would probably give this one I'm going to say a 6 out of 10, just because I like some of the features a bit better, but I also don't like that it's a little bit smaller. But that's a preference thing again, so yeah, no, these ones are built pretty solid for a third-party controller. So if you need another controller and you see a hip gear controller, I wouldn't, or I'd recommend picking it up, because they are pretty good. Thank you for watching, and there's the controller for one last shot.